Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Quarterback checks the defensive book, makes some adjustments. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, it's Humphreys. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They strike first in this national. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Will not be brought down. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
But all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Wideouts now clustered. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Back to pass. It's Jennings. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. And secures the recovery. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
The tight end does everything right here on this drag route except catch the football. Did a nice job of bringing his defender with him, had a step or two on him, the ball's on him, and he just drops it.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. 1st down and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Touchdown, UMC. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. He dives right over the pile. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, the ball comes loose. That's recovered by the kicking team. A lost fumble on the opening kickoff. Can you believe it?
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Trying the run, it's Williams. He's headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulls.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, and we got a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. It's a bunch formation. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Gonna run it. It's Jordan. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. That player moved a little bit too early to false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it first and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He fires downfield. Near the goal line. Bring it down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, it gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
It's an out route, the catch made. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Using his legs, it's Williams. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different...
Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. 6th play of the drive coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
On the move now. Trying to get the throw off. The pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, looking to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the 1st down.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. First down here for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Takes the handoff again. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks into the clear. Blood down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10. And the Nittany Lions are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. On the run, it's Jordan. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great storage position here.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Can you say methodical? Marathon march for just pounding away, wearing down their defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Salter. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. With the catch, it's Ott. Now here he goes. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Back to throw. It's Salter. Quick throw to the left. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Buffalo. The great catch and run for 6. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Dropping back, it's Salter. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulls.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down. They're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack sets up second down. Looking for some space. It's Jordan. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And Indy Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The sure hands. It's Smith. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receivers past the marker. And a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The sure hands. It's Jordan. Tackled there by the defense. Offense getting set. It's second down. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
He's got the first and still going. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it right near the end zone. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Nittany Lions will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Penn State. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
DHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. But they begin the drive with excellent field position. Here comes the Bulls offense back out to the field. and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Looking to pass. It's Salter. And this pass is caught. He's in the clear. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. He's back to throw again on second down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The Ducks will kick it away and start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First play looking to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. To dart to the left side. And a diving catch near the sideline. What a play.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face third down in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
For their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. On the ground, it's Jordan. The Nittany Lions are going to keep this drive rolling.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And here's the return from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Pitches to the back. Fights through a tackle. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he makes the catch. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that.
Now here he goes. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks.
And that's a great example of the option working so well down inside the 10-yard line. The defense was caught off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback. supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
It's a fake. The kicker has got it. Going to try to run for this. And they're able to get him down.
And the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Oregon 13, Penn State 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Back-to-back deep shots. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Now the pass rush gets home. The Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw over the middle. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Receiver in motion now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for the wideout. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. all he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. To throw, it's Johnson. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. In the clear at the 25. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's reeled in. It's Perry.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Here's the second down play. Moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a fourth down and short situation. I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. After the sack on first down, it's second down.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, UConn. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
The Indy Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Finds his man. It's Howard. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, what a move. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Dumps it down and back. Caught. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Third down upcoming after that completion. To throw, it's Pavia. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. From the shotgun, drops back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
On first down, it's play action. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He makes the grab. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the ball to the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Let's see what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. It's the 2-minute timeout in what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. It's an outbound, the catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Dropping back, it's Pavia. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets made on the out route. He's in the clear. Great cut, they whiff on him. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw yet again. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Defense is coming after him. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
First down, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
You know, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And he drops back in the gun. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep again. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Picks up the first down and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Breaks in open space. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. Touchdown, Utah. And they jump on top during the second half.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. And Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Makes the grab. It's Perry. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to chuck it again. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. And tackled after a small pickup there. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Dropping back. It's Pavia. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. And UConn's offense is back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Back to throw. It's Pavia. Launching one to the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He fires it down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility.
Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Pavia. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Pressure is coming. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Chewing clock with the running game. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 32.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Breaks into the clear. Oh, what a spin. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up the first.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to...
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They finish off the scoring drive. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kurt. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Pass complete. It's second down now. To throw, it's Pavia. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Third down coming up.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for a late deep shot. And that one's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's another deep shot. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, if you're going to...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Penn State 49, UConn 21.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Keeps it on the draw. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this this offense, just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense going to get the chance to start this game off. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. The Nittany Lions offense will take the first swing of the game. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most.
Turning it on! They'll mark him out of bounds in the 24. A big run, creating a little space for this offense. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Hard running there.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got the first down, looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Fouls through the defense. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Crosses the tag. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Liberty Flames offense will try to get back. Hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's French. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback right up to and sacked at the 12. The Flames will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's got great speed. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, the running back has it. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. To the 10. Turning on the Jets. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Penn State!
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead on. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's French. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Get it out on the screen. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Nittany Lions will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important.
It's a running room. Oh, he's got some space. The 40, the 30, running inside the 20. Touchdown, Liberty. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Number 5.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
At the 20, he's got space. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. The run from the shotgun. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. And the Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to the back. At the 45 on his way. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He's going to get a property tax bill in the end zone because this guy is spending a lot of time there. He might start taking aim at some of those Nittany Lion touchdown records.
Yeah, and those are some records. I mean, you start talking about Larry Johnson, Saquon Barkley, and all the Kajana Carter going back. I mean, so many great running backs at Penn State. To be on that list, to be talked about in that vein, I think you're having yourself a day.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to pass. It's French. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The no-frills unis, but big-time swag from their backers in getting the sack.
And we are linebacker you. We find linebackers year after year that get after the quarterback that are so athletic, just straight playmakers.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points. board, and they do.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. They want that clock to run. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Wide open spaces. There he goes. At the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. And the route is on. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air, it's French. The quick out. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit.
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 13. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return to that small change. They take over at the 43. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game now, trying to take it back. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, and complementary football.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. And they haven't gotten the outing they had hoped for from this junior quarterback. And I think it's fair to say that the corner and the rest of his buddies on defense have won this battle, keeping this quarterback in check, David.
They have. They've definitely won the battle. And you wanted to see more in this matchup. And I tell you what, this QB, we know he's got ability. And listen, I know that's a great corner out wide, but I wish he'd have made a little bit more of the simple plays and moved this offense a little bit. Been a bad day, man.
He's going up top here late in the game. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Scanning the field, it's French. And the pressure gets there. And down he Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. And the Flames will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield.
Returner runs out of bounds.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lining up for a first down play. Using his legs, it's Jordan. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. So Penn State's offense will go to work first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game.
Oh, out of space. That's just what the doctor ordered in the running game. He gets it out to the 16 before going out of bounds. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the move at the 30. He's loose. Touchdown, Penn State! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run.
Get set! Get set! Razor! Razor! Ready!
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. To the air, it's Navarro. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
The Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Lost, the defense is wide open. He's loose on the left. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tries to take the top off. And he's got it inside the 35. Racing down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Penn State! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of score.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
How about the bomb, the long field all the way across the field, big-time play, big-time throw, receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house, huge play for this offense.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They want to run it left here. And some room to work.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. Will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Drills him with the stiff arm. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. To the air, it's Hoover. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And he really needed to hold on to that. It was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3-and-out. They won't do that here. They might go 4-and-out, but they'll try to convert here. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long.
There he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Jayhawks in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Got his man all by himself. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kansas.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Forced out of the pocket. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Jayhawks. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the move from inside his own 20. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. The offense changing the play. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. Here's the pressure. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped him pick up that first.
Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. and they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the